And I'm live once again. It says I have 5 viewers, but it hasn't been updating lately, so it might say 5 for the whole damn live stream. How's it going, everybody? My name is Steven, and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. If there's someone here, you should say something in the chat, so I know I'm not talking to myself. If you guys are just watching, this video is made possible by VegasFaceMask.com. That's my wife's company. She makes face masks. You guys might like them. I like them. I have this really cool Stars and Stripes motif. Perfect for the 4th of July. You gotta love it. Oh my god, I just noticed it glitters and I'm glamorous. Anyways, guys, how you doing? If you guys want to order masks, that's fine. It's an old-fashioned mom and pop operation. You mail from the website. I get back with you. We work from there. Anyways, let me turn my phone into do not disturb mode. I just had a business call, and I want to take the business calls, but I want to talk to you tonight and ask you what you're going to do when you come back to Las Vegas. What's the number one thing that you want to do? If my video is very dark, I can fix that. I got my camera shake. Not a good thing. A little bit better right now. Oh, it's so much better right now. Oh, I love it. Oh, muchas gracias, señor and señorita. So what do you want to do when you come back to Las Vegas? Let's pretend that there's a casino CEO watching this, and you tell us what you want to do in the chat. By the way, I got no people here. I got 5. I'm just kidding. That's what it says on the live counter, but the counter's broken. Where are you from? You tell me in the comments below right now. Shout out. Shout it where you from. Tell me in the comments below. I got Mighty Mo, I got Rocky, I got Tony, I got Sammy, I got David. I got everybody here. And Scott's in the house. Cheryl's here. Connie's here. Where are you from? Boston. Hell's Kitchen. I want to visit Hell's Kitchen too. That would be super duper fun. New York City is here. Mix the CES with good dining. Well, I don't know about that. CES is good for everything though, isn't it? Monterey, Medford, Oregon. I got Tucson, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA, Phoenix, Houston, Lamarito. Jen is here from Scotland. I got Canoga Park, New Zealand in the house. Plano, Texas, Mexico City, El Paso, Iowa, Riverside, Rosenberg, Texas, East Plano, New York, Fargo, North Dakota, Alberta, Canada, Kentucky, getting lucky. Paradise, Nevada, Vegas is what Martin says. Indiana, Detroit, Vegas, Crystal River, Florida, Mexico City, Sioux Falls in the Bronx, Idaho Falls, Sparrow Bush, New York, Killen, Alabama, Utah, Buffalo, Norway, Michigan. I didn't know there was such a thing. Cyprus, California, Hawaii, La Marida, Vegas, East Side, yo, Ugly Fat Man is here. Alameda, Laredo, Sacramento, New York City, Baltimore, Valencia, Greenland. Greenland's in the house. Man, you guys are up there in Greenland. I hear it's really icy. Eugene, Oregon, Texans and Waco and all the people. Whatever the F I want. I don't need anyone telling me what to do. I'm from Texas. That's the spirit. And remember the Alamo. And I screwed up the dates when I did my video today, and I talked about the Spanish-American War, and it wasn't the same thing, but who cares? It is what it is. We're here now. Santa Barbara, Carson City, Melba, Hawaii. I got a lot of Hawaiian viewers. I guess Vegas is the 9th island. Don't you know? I know this because somebody told me. My wife told me. Anyways, we're on a quest to reopen Las Vegas, and when we do it, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be huge. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. Thank goodness I'm indoors. It was a hot day today. How hot was it where you are from? You tell me in those comments below. Tony wants a shout out. Shout out to Tony Quest, my friend. You guys can get shout outs on every video I do by visiting the Patreon. If you guys want to visit the Patreon account, you can do that. And you guys can get shout outs on all the videos that I do as well. But we're cooped up at the home base in Las Vegas, Nevada right now, talking about what you want to do and what is going to happen in Vegas. And then you're going to ask me questions. Debbie is here. She's excited. I tried to do one meal a day today, but I broke down and bought a Subway. Couldn't do it, Debbie. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Couldn't be happening. Just heard Sisolak tested negative. Well, big surprise. And the truth is he tested negative yesterday. They held those results out for today for political reasons. Yeah, your story doesn't match with the history books about land taken from Mexico. Sorry, Antonio. I made a video at 6:30 in the morning when most people were sleeping, and I did my best because I make 2 videos. I make a video every day, and I do this kind of live stream. And as you know, we do have the great state of Nevada opening up into phase 2. The new word of the year is phase. Phase. It was 106 degrees here today, Irving. It was a hot one. You go out to your car and you remember that you live in the high desert and you say, why am I even here? But you're here to bring people news about Las Vegas. So we got the fountains operating at the Wynn today. That's very nice. And the signs have come back on the Wynn. Apparently the signs have come back and they're no longer just showing, stay at home and freak out. Keep calm and freak the hell out. How about those free flights by the D? That's a very nice deal. There's a company that I'm working with at the magazine. They haven't done anything with us yet, but they want to do a thing for the Miracle flights, and they want to match donations for Miracle flights. And it brings kids who need medical care to places where they can get medical care, and does it for free, because not always do they have the ability to get the medical care where they want to. What up with the extra fees you were talking about? Well, as I said in that video, and I hope people will listen to the whole video, those fees don't exist yet. And I have another story about those fees that I will withhold for a video on the channel, because every morning I wake up and I say, what am I going to talk about today? I got to talk about something. We have to get an equal amount of likes as viewing. Well, I don't have a lot of likes and I don't have a lot of views right now, but that's okay too. I still somehow do better than some other channels on YouTube, and I don't understand that. But that's okay. We went to Hobby Lobby today. That's why we are delayed. Turns out a lot of the companies y'all working at require face masks that are one single color. So I got a nice dark blue color, and I'm going to be able to do those if the wife has an order for them at vegasfacemask.com. No S at the end. And so, yeah, we're doing them, and we're sending them out, and they're the best damn thing you could ever have, because they don't have an elastic. Doesn't fit behind your ears. Well, it fits behind the back of your head, and it's a good thing, too. So that's why we are late today. First like, Tony says. That was you. Thank you, Tony Quest, for the first like, and I really appreciate it. Connie wants you to hit the like button. I'll be staying at the Tuscany. Lisa, the Tuscany, I remember when that place froze over. It was a couple of years ago. Actually, it's probably more like a decade ago, and it feels so long ago. It really does. But the whole entire fountain outside froze over. It was crazy. It was nuts. And it was like a photo opportunity, and I took photos, but at the time I didn't back them up, and I'm sure they're gone. But the entire fountain was frozen in time one night, and it was very cool to see. Hi, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good. It was so hot, the grilled chicken went back in the refrigerator. Boom, Alan with the comedy. I love it. No worries, you chat. You people will come. I will see, Joseph. I don't know the draw still, and I never will, but I'll do my best. Whoa, Kerry Rose. Kerry Rose is a level 3 Las Vegan. I've decided to level you up. So level 1 is everybody chatting. You're all local Las Vegas people to me. Las Vegans, as they say. The Las Vegans crew. I have the Las Vegan crew in the house, and that's your new name, I think. What do you think about the local Las Vegan crew? Guys, 300 some odd likes for Kerry. I appreciate you, Kerry. I shout you out and I salute you. Level 2 are my moderators. Level 3 is the highest level. And Chris just joined the highest level. I look forward to watching your videos every night. Thank you, Chris. I look forward to chatting with you every day and doing videos in the morning every single day. And I do appreciate that. And I did fix my Premiere Pro. So thank Chris 300 some odd times for his generosity. He is a level 3 rock star here. And you're all rock stars. You're all rock stars. Some of you are playing Madison Square Garden. Some of you are playing the convention center at your local hometown. But you are all rock stars in my eyes. So there you go. I'll be at the Tuscany on the 31st, and then I'll switch to the Flamingo. So all you got to do is drag your stuff up the streets. You're coming in on... Whoa, Joseph Drake just joined the Rockstar Level 3 team, Las Vegas Level 3. Thank you, Joseph Drake. Thank him 300 some odd times. I can't see the counts. I have the AC. That makes me level 4, Mark says. Yes, and I will need that soon enough because it gets warm in here. But we are very blessed. We have trees all around our property, so that's a very nice thing. And you guys are great. Whoa, Joseph Mendoza. Holy cow. What is it? A Fiverr day? Fiverr.com day today. You guys are just way too nice to me. I'm glad Evan's mom is back. This just proves that Evan's mom is a reasonable human being, because yesterday we had a bit of a misunderstanding and disagreement over the voting in mail ballots. Whoa, Rich, just to celebrate some optimism today, find something to smile about today. Rich, I got something to smile about today. Would you like to see? Guys, do you want to see what I got in the mail today? I'm not going to do an unboxing on the channel. I got 3 things from the same person today. I'm going to show you one of those things, and then I'm going to show you the other 2 things on another video at another time. Who wants to see what I got in the mail today? It's not what you think. Every time I get mail, I think, OMG, this is my Lumix G9, but I haven't manifested that yet. I'm still waiting. It's on my Amazon wish list. All right. So this is something that's incredibly special. Do you want to take a guess what it is? It goes in your yard. That's the guess. It goes in your yard. I have something that goes outside and lives outside forever, and I have something that goes, and I'm going to have to paint it. It's not an unboxing day because I can't always unbox on camera because I'm worried that people will think that I'm some kind of rich YouTuber, which I'm not. Somebody once, whoa, Mr. Merv, I'm anxiously awaiting to see how everything pans out. Plans to wait for the World Series of Poker to start. Merv is now a level 3 Lost Vegan. You are the top level. Don't worry, level 0 is where you live in the Tuttles, and that's none of us. But thank Merv 379 times is what my chat says. You tell me how many it says. It is not a gnome. It's not a gnome. It's not a pink flamingo, although that would be pretty rockin' to be a pink flamingo. It is something very Americana. Something that a lot of Americans have in their front yard. And I got my Americana blingy face mask that I didn't notice sprinkles and shimmers in the lights. It's not a Raiders gnome. Oh my God, it's very close to a bird feeder. Irving says it is a birdhouse. I got a homemade birdhouse in the mail. The same person sent me 2 other things, one of which I will show you, one of which is a little more personal that I won't show you because it will polarize people. But this is really cool. It's a homemade birdhouse. The person who made this was planning on selling these at the county fair before Corona came in, and this is what I got in the mail today. It's really cool. It's got like a handle from a drawer on here. It's got the hole for the bird to fly into and hopefully build a bird's nest so I can have lots of little birds hanging out, and a cat feeder. Goiter loses, but you're a winner in my books because that was pretty funny. And it's got the hanging thing, and it's a person from up in he's the maker of kids' chalk boxes, patio and 6-pack totes, birdhouses, harvest baskets, flower boxes, and other boxy wood items. If you guys want to order something like this, just email me and I will pass it on to the person who didn't give me permission to say their name on channel. So this is something that I'm going to paint. And I'm going to paint it the same colors that I'm painting my outside thing. It's going to be the Vegas Golden Knights colors, which happen to almost be the channel colors with some yellow and some white and some red. So I'm going to paint this and maybe put NLLV somehow on it. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to put Not Leaving Las Vegas initials on it. This is very cool. It hangs up. I love birds. I love nature. I love the wildlife. I love the nightlife. I love to boogie. That's a song. I don't really love to boogie. That's pretty cool. And I did get a flag. I got 2 different flags. One, I got to be honest with you. One's a Betsy Ross flag, which offends some people somehow, according to Colin Kaepernick. So I didn't want to put that up for you guys because I don't want to offend you guys. Whoa, Claudie Martinez, welcome to the chat. You're a level 3 Lost Vegan now. Thank you for being with us. My birds won't come in it if I paint it. Is that true? I don't know. Over 400 viewers, under 150 likes. Show my man a like, please. Yes, Kenny. I don't know why YouTube automatically moderated that, but I am approving it with the approval of the year hammer right there. Stephen Nice, have some people on Wall Street who wish to move into this birdhouse and scale down. Well, just so you know, this birdhouse rents for about $1,500 a month in New York, Manhattan. So that's what you're going to pay, $1,500 a month just for this birdhouse in Manhattan. You guys need to leave Manhattan. You need to move Wall Street somewhere else. I heard Plano, Texas is nice. They make Frito-Lay chips there. It'll smell really good when you're on your way to work. 440 watchers. Kaputnik is offensive. Well, I think that anybody who doesn't like the 13 colonies is offensive. It's the 13 colonies. They tried something. It kind of worked okay because of America reasons. Not bad. Chris asks what camera. Dr. Dudson is now another honorary level 3 Lost Vegan. Thank you, Dr. Dudson. You guys are my Lost Vegan crew. That's the name of the crew. I know you gave me a lot of names. That's what I'm picking. That's what I'm sticking with. Dr. Dudson, thank you so much for that. Guys, give Dr. Dudson 400 and some odd types of likes. Oh, it looks like my likes might be working, or my viewers might be working. Possibly it's updating at some point. Thank you so much. What kind of camera do I use for the live streams? Right now, I have the camera. It's a Panasonic Lumix GH2. My camera that I want to get is a GH9, but it's like a $900 to $1,000 investment, and I need a lens for it. That's going to be good. And when you tack on a lens, it's $1,500. That's a little bit outside of my budget right now. And I have that plugged into an AverMedia 2 Plus, AverMedia 2 Plus. It's a streaming box that does 1080p. Whoa, Margarita. Thank you so much, Margarita. Margarita Gonzalez in the house. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Irish Dave, Margarita and Irish Dave, welcome to the Level 3 Local Las Vegas crew. Thank you so much for coming. Another $5. Our casino is required to do a guest temperature check. I read on GCB notice, as do checks or have on the site Doctor Plus Screening. Reno paper said must check the temperature. Well, the Reno paper is probably correct. I'll look that up if I can. I know that the doctor's on site or something. So what they have to have is what they put into their plan. If they submitted their plan to the Nevada Gaming Commission Board, Control Board, then that's what they have to have. If they promise to have ballerinas doing pirouettes at the Wynn with parasols, giving everybody free money, then that's what they have to put into their plan. I don't know why the Wynn would do that. They're not that rich. I heard the Wynn was giving away suede masks. I assume that's just for their high rollers, not for everybody else. But yeah, so whatever's in their plan. So if Casino A said they're going to have temperature checks, they need to have temperature checks. I don't hear that the state is required temperature checks. I hear that it's something that they are trying to do in order to get people to be comfortable coming into the casinos. In other news, what are you going to do when you come back to Las Vegas? You tell me in the comments below. I already asked a question. I'll get you to answer again, and I'll shout some of the stuff out, and we'll talk about it. Got an offer from the Wynn today. Not much of an offer. Paul, was it a job offer or was it a Wynn offer, which means come to our hotel and spend money? Blue suede masks. That is the promotion of the decade. I used to have a pair of blue suede shoes when I was a teenager in Canada. What I will tell you is blue suede shoes, at least the kind I had, they made my white socks blue. So that was a thing, and I would never wear them again. At least I wouldn't walk around in the rain with them. Kerry is going to Hell's Kitchen. Thomas says something about the B word that exists out here, but we're not talking about that for YouTube censorship reasons. Sherry Johnson joins the Las Vegas Level 3 crew. Terry Meyer is one of my Level 2s. Eden hit the pool, Terry says. Sherry gives me an emoji, which is positive. Not sure. So what do we got? Suede Debbie Omad says, glad you tried to do OMAD. $5 for the effort. I have gone and fasted for 36 hours straight in the past, but right now my ghrelin is too high. You guys don't know what ghrelin is, and if you want me to tell you what that is, it's not a Vegas thing. But thank you, Debbie. She's part of the Level 3 crew. I think she's also part of the Level 2 crew, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, she is now. She's a moderator. Thank you for all your generosity, Debbie. You've earned it. Remember, don't silence people if they're talking politics or weird conspiracies. Only if they're hateful. Only if they're annoying. Only if they insult my family and my integrity. Okay. My concern coming back. Woo! Better put on my mask. Just kidding. My concern coming back to Vegas is not so much with the casinos, but with the airlines packaging airlines with people going to Vegas. Any thoughts, anyone? Use your hand sanitizer, wash your hands, wash your face, and make sure not to touch your face. That's the number one way this spreads, touching one's face. And if you've noticed, I touch my face a lot less. I've been practicing. I want to go to work. Oh, ghrelin gives hunger pain. Trav88 is smart. He knows what ghrelin is. Think of it as gremlin. The gremlins mess your day up, and the ghrelin gets you hunger, and the leptin makes you feel full. 426 Rich. Evening as always. Rich is part of the Level 3 Las Vegas crew. You're a local Las Vegan. I just touched my face. I'm quite aware of that. My thing says 421. So 426 likes, Rich. We're going to say 426 Rich. Thumbs up from now on in. So that way YouTube's broken system lets me know by the chat how many people are actually watching. That's very nice. How's the zero coffee drinking going? It's been 14 days, kind of, sort of, technically, if you count Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 14 days, zero coffee. I was in the store today. I needed something with a little taste to it. I looked at the Arizona Green Iced Tea. 40 to 70 milligrams of caffeine. I couldn't even do it. I'm like, nope, not gonna do it. Nope, wouldn't do it. So I bought Gatorade Zero instead. Boom, Gatorade Zero, my best friend now. When is hockey coming back, Jojo? Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner. Hockey will be back sometime in July, maybe. I don't know. They're going to talk about what's host cities. Vegas might be one of the host cities. That's a good thing. Someone mentioned Flamingo has 2,000 check-ins on June 4th. Not sure how they got that number. If it's true, then great. I've heard a lot of things. I have another person that works at one of the casinos, and she works with them, and she informed me what they're really thinking. I'll put that in a video coming up about what your experience should be in Vegas. According to one of the people that run the casino floors, it's another one of my sources, and I will talk about that. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. I understand, but winners don't drink coffee like me because I am an addictive personality. I'm addicted to water right now and ice cream, so there's that. Stevie Van Zandt is here with Bruce. Hey, the boss is here. He's got the whole E Street Band in the house. That is very cool. I saw the D owner bought a bunch of tickets for people to come. He just wants to get people to Vegas. 1,000 free plane tickets to come to Las Vegas. That's a very good marketing move for the D. He says, you don't have to book my casino, but if you do, it's good for me. I don't know why he talks like Joe Pesci. He put it in Twitter. Yes, he did do that. That is very nice. Hi, I'm George from Argentina. Do you think that fares will be lower? I heard that there was a round-trip fare operating from Virgin Atlantic over from London Heathrow to Las Vegas for $600 round trip. That is some round-trip madness. That's in November. I don't know what it's like flying from Argentina. I don't know what your taxes and fees are. Some countries still charge you at the checkout page your taxes and fees. These are just $200. That's amazing. Steven always keeps it real even when he lies. I have no idea what Joe is talking about. I am not a liar. I am not a crook. We are addicted to having a great Vegas experience. That's what I'm addicted to. I'm addicted to you having a great experience and being safe in Las Vegas because that's the name of the game, isn't it? That's the name of the game. First 1,000 went right away. Very nice. He must have a good deal with an airline, and he's very good at that. Albert Alvarado, one of my top-level Patreon people. Man, he can max out that Patreon. That's very nice of him. Albert says, thank you for everything you do for all of us. Keep us well-informed. Let's hit that like button. Friends, I feel like my work here is just getting started. You got to thank Albert, who is already a Las Vegas Vegan Level 3 because of my Patreon. It's pretty crazy. And you know what? He is awesome, and thank him what seems to be 421 times, but it's probably more than that. I don't know. $52 round trip from Minneapolis from the Twin Cities. You betcha. That's an amazing price, isn't it? Now's the time of the video where I drink. Like Mike Myers used to say on Dieter's World. He says, now's the time of the video on Dieter's World where we dance. Whoa, Gary. We will be there last weekend in June. Hope to see you live stream from the Strip. That would be cool. I've told you guys, if you're watching my live stream and you want to meet me and you're here, just go to where the live stream is. It kind of opens me up to some stuff, but I'd love to meet you guys. I'm always do that. Campbell don't gamble. I don't gamble. That's the truth. Thank you, Gary. Richard Creasy was timed out. I wonder what he said that was so bad. Wow, I don't even see him being deleted, but thanks for timing him out if he deserved it. SJC is the ultimate truth in Vegas. He knows the good stuff, the ultimate Vegas insider. Yes, I know some stuff about what the Flamingo has been saying about how many people they figure they can have in one room at a time, what's going to happen with the conventions, what's going to happen with everything. I also know some stuff about the casinos and what they're doing with employees and all this kind of, I know a lot of stuff. I know stuff. I know things. I know stuff. I know things. Twin Cities is being burned down now. Protest. Very unfortunate. Very sad. We're not going to get into politics here because that's just polarizing and nobody wants to have the polarization unless you're wearing sunglasses and then polarized glasses. Good for you. But we don't want to make people feel alienated or unwelcome here. Besides, what do I know about it? Very, very little. I've been on kind of a news fast for the last little while. All I do is live and breathe Las Vegas. I stopped looking at the national news. We have an election coming up. It's not until November. Both candidates have their pros. Both candidates have their cons. I don't know what to tell you about that. I'm sure that both candidates must have their pros. Tell me the pros. Whoa, Charlie Dyson says, hi, Steve. I'm a nurse in Everett, Washington. I want a mask exactly like yours. It's awesome. Charlie, sold. You get 2 for $25. And they are beautiful. They're actually the ninja style. There is no clip in the top. And they go around your head and they fit your chin, which is very nice. Charlie, you just need to email me. I don't have your email address, even though you super chatted me. It doesn't give me that information. So vegasfacemask.com. You can email me. When you do send the email, it's not some company, third party. I built the website. I made the website. I made it happen. The wife said, get to work. I said, okay, miss, may I have another? She said, you may eat after you work. And I said, can I have adobo? And she said, of course you can. And it was a good situation for all. But yeah, no, so I made the site. So if you do email the site, it's going to be me and her. I do it a little bit old-fashioned wise. You're going to tell me the patterns you want. You get 2 of them. So we got this. We have some other American type stuff. I love this. And we even have stars and stripes on the inside for that. It's 100% American made right here in Las Vegas. We ship anywhere in the USA for $25. What qualifies someone as a high roller, Zach, or as a high person? Because I don't know which way you're talking about. Please, sir, may I have some more? More? You want more? So my friend Jeff is quoting, what is that? David Copperfield, I believe. That's what that was. I got in Planet Hollywood in November. Ultra hip strip suite. Well, you're ultra hip, lady, and I appreciate you supporting all of us Vegas bloggers. I see you in other comments of other videos, and I like how you watch a little bit of everybody. Steven, will you autograph our mask when we come to Vegas? Sure, why not? You know, it's not like I'm Derek Jeter charging for autographs. Did Derek Jeter ever charge for autographs? Some people do, and I don't understand that. I guess they figure stuff's going to get sold. 503, do you know of a lot of people who were laid off? I know one person who was laid off. He worked at one of the vendors inside one of the casinos. I know I was Oliver Twist. Boom, I was wrong. It's not David Copperfield. Oliver Twist, the story about an orphan, of course. Anyways, I know I was technically laid off. Evan's mom says I'm a walking Wikipedia. We use the Wikipedia now. So I used to say that in my Grand Canyon sales pitches. They'd say, what part of the Grand Canyon should I go to? And I'd say, well, you know the old encyclopedia, depending on their age. By the way, Evan's mom is an honorary level 3 Las Vegan. So thank her 500 some odd times. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I would say, if they were a certain age group, I'd say, do you remember the encyclopedia? Because nobody does. I remember it. I used to open the encyclopedia as a kid and page through and just read entries in the encyclopedia. And I'd say to the younger folks, I'd say, I know you don't remember the encyclopedia, right? But it's the Wikipedia. Because they're asking which part of the Grand Canyon to go to. I'd say, go to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. It's the best part to go to. I have itchy eyes. I'm touching my face. I'm breaking the rules. I'd say it's the best part of the entire Grand Canyon to go to, because when you type in Grand Canyon into Wikipedia, that's what you see. It's the Grand Canyon National Park. It was the first national park in the entire system. It's worth your while to drive there if you have time in Vegas. I don't know if the national parks are open. I'm not sure. Rocky says meet and greet. I don't know. I'd have to tell you guys all to be here on a certain day, and who the heck am I to tell you to be here on a certain day? I'm not going to tell you to fly to Vegas to meet me. Steve, like my new selfie. I don't know what that means, but it's an ostrich, and that's interesting. Steven, will you autograph our mask again? Sure, why not? We can do that. I just got to get a laundry marker. Yellowstone was first. No problem. I thought it was the Grand Canyon. Well, it sounds credible when you say it in the right way. So I guess Yellowstone was the first national park ever. When do you think the nightclubs will open again? You know, Emily, they said phase 2 doesn't include nightclubs. Maybe phase 3 will, but if it's a good idea to go to the nightclubs or not, I don't even know. It'll be interesting. Boo-da-doo. Sugar Butts in the house. Steven, what's the longest running casino property with the same name in Vegas? That's a really good question. I mean, I would probably put my money on the Flamingo, but I might be very wrong, so don't quote me on that. I mean, the Flamingo's been around since, 1946 or something like that. So I think it might be them, but I'd have to research that one to tell you. Will bars be open? Bars are open on Friday. They're open on Friday, so you can go to a bar on Friday. So yes, the bars will be open. Bars that do not serve food are allowed to open. When does Jackpot Nevada open up? I imagine everything opens when we have people and tourism. I don't know about the small towns like that. They might have less, reason to open up if nobody's going to travel. But we're going to see one day at a time. Steven, you have the best looking masks I've ever purchased. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. They should call these DEF CONs instead of phases. Yeah, we're in DEF CON 1, DEF CON 2. And then, since Steve coughed, he has to self-quarantine for 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, I got to self-quarantine. Guess what I got? I got a blackjack coming in the room. I see a blackjack coming in the room. Come here. You're going to come over here because you think I have food for you, but I don't have any food for you. I got a trap. Oh, look out. It's a trap, as General Akbar once said. What movie is that from? You tell me. And this is not a Charlie Sheen shirt. Whoa, SC. My friends out in Arizona, Stephen Michelle will be at El Cortez on May 4th. On the 4th of July, please come live stream Fremont on July 4th and we will buy you a beer or 3. Well, I don't drink, so you can donate that to the Blackjack Fund, but I don't mind coming down to Fremont Street on July 4th. I will see if I can make that out. You're on my Patreon. Send me a message and remind me, and it is Blackjack Time. You're too cool to look at the camera. Is that your attitude? Yes, you're never going to be a star. You're never going to be a star. Look at all those people. They love you. And all you got to do is stop. What is this claw in my throat? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Will El Dorado take over Caesars and have a new rewards program? There's no way they're getting rid of their rewards program. They'll likely merge them, so you won't lose your points. Crispy says, boom! Our hair shop's going to be open at any good price. They're open right now. They're open right now. I'm trying to get some hair salons and things into the magazine, but a lot of those folks are worried about being shut down again, so they don't got money to spend. And I don't know of any good priced ones because, as I mentioned on the channel, the wife has been cutting my hair since 2004. So I don't know, great clips, magic cuts, those aren't really good, but they're great priced. I loved all my black kitties. I had a black cat just like Blackjack. His name was Panthro. Panthro is an awesome name, by the way. Need more blackjack tournaments. Black is beautiful. That's what Denzel says. I agree, Denzel, but everybody's beautiful all over the place. In front of the Pioneer Club is a plaque commemorating the first phone in Vegas. The phone number was 1. Is it the Pioneer Club or the Golden Gate? Because technically it was the Hotel Nevada, I think, and then it was the Sal Savage, and then it was the Golden Gate. But you are correct. If it's in front of the Pioneer Club, that's gone now. And but yes, you are correct. It is down there. El Gato Negro. I got the black cat. You're looking at the skies. You don't know what's going on. What is he talking at a mile a minute for? It doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes any sense. I'm a black cat. I just want some food. I thought I could get some. Yes, the Golden Gate. Will the Rio be open? I don't think they're going to open the Rio anytime soon because it's an off-the-strip casino. These properties want to maximize. Then again, the Rio is owned by a third party right now. It's not owned by Caesars, so there's an opportunity. I'm going to 60 minutes in my chat tonight, guys, so thank you for being with me. He's not mad at you for giving him a bath. Yeah, I don't know about that. Cats have a short memory. Jack is a big fan of my videos. Thank you, Jack, for being a big fan, and I appreciate you. Blackjack is the real star of the show, I know. He just sits there all stoic and silent and strong. Our black cat was Bob Marley. Aw, that's sweet. I like that, Bob Marley. Oh, wait, you want to go now? Is it what you want to do? Don't claw my Elvis shirt. This is an Elvis Presley shirt. It's a legitimate Elvis shirt. It's not a Charlie Sheen 2.5 Men shirt. I didn't buy it at Hot Topic, but he's clawing it, and I get worried that he's going to put holes in it. Well, you're on 60 Minutes. I'm on 60 Minutes tonight on this chat, on this live stream for 60 minutes, where all I have is my voice and my inflections and my plasticky face to make you not be bored to death. Yeah, somebody said I look like Charlie Sheen in this shirt. Oh, he's clawing the shirt. You son of a gun. You better go. Blackjack is done. Blackjack time is over. Elvis didn't wear it. It's an official Elvis Presley piece of merchandise. So I like it. Your mother likes it. Your grandmother loves it. Why don't you like it? It's good stuff. It'll be interesting if the World Series of Poker will happen later in the year. I think it might. It depends. They'll have to distance people. I'll talk about that in a video later for what Caesars Entertainment is planning on doing for large conventions. Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth's in the house. And Elizabeth de la Esprella. She is a Las Vegas level 3 Las Vegan. Thank you guys so much for having us in the chat, guys. Thank you for being here. What to see Circus Circus turn into a Vegas museum? We can call it the Vegas Museum of Unsanitary Conditions and Little People Running Around the Casino Floor. Question of the night tonight, new question. Do you think that children should be allowed in Las Vegas? Or do you think the casinos should go to no children policy? Think that one over for a moment. I just want you to think it over for a moment. Do you think we should allow children in the casinos? And is that a little bit too extreme? Non-smoking is one thing, but no children? That's another thing altogether. Viva Las Vegans. You are my Las Vegan crew. I just made the name up. You're not leaving Las Vegas just like me because your heart is always in the city. And that's what I thought of just now, 2 seconds ago when I said it. So they had a lawsuit. I think it's a lawsuit, or they're just petitioning the city of Los Angeles to open up the poker rooms, because there's a lot of poker rooms in LA, and they say they're losing out to Las Vegas and native casinos and stuff like that. Kids in Vegas, isn't that Circus Circus? Paul says. Well, apparently Circus Circus is going to reopen. Good luck with all that. No kids, no smoking. Kids in Vegas. No kids, no kids. That is a yes and a no. Vegas needs future gamblers. Yeah, teach them now. No children, no families, less revenue. Well, maybe. No kids, poker is hurting. No kids should ever go into Vegas on vacation. Subscribe to my channel, please. I just started. It's about fantasy football. Stat Paddlers podcast says. Stat Padders, I advertise for a living, and if somebody wanted to put things in my magazine and advertise for free, I would be a little bit upset. Stop spamming my channel, Stat Padders, because I'm just going to delete you. I don't want to delete you, but I will have to, because that's not the way you get notoriety. That's the way you annoy people. Children being on a school or by a play yard, not a betting salon. Saloon or salon? I don't know. I hope the Toronto Maple Leafs win a Stanley Cup in the next 10 years. That's what I hope. I hope the Vegas Golden Knights win it too. I don't know. We can see. No Utes. No Utah people? You don't like the Utah Utes? What's wrong with you? People from Utah are nice. Or you meant youths. Children belonging in school or a play yard, not a betting. Okay, I got you. No smoking kids in Vegas. Yeah, I mean, I don't want the kids to smoke in a Vegas casino either. No smoking kids in Vegas. Oh, Okerlund is here. Boom, Okerlund. He's a local Las Vegan level 3, just like everybody else. Who are my rock stars in the chat tonight? Level 3 local Las Vegans. It's Kerry Rose, Chris Stensile, Joseph Drake, Jose Mendoza, Rich Leggett, Merv Machazuki. That sounds Japanese. Claudia Martinez, Dr. Dudson, Margarita Gonzalez, Irish Dave, Sherry Johnson, Debbie Omad, 426 Rich, Albert Alvarado, Gary Shipley, Charlie Dyson, Evans' mom, SC, our friends in Arizona, and Crispy Dill Pickle, Elizabeth de la Esprelia, and Okerlund, and thank you everybody, and thank Okerlund how many times, I don't even know. It says 487 in front of me. I don't know if that's true either. Let's refresh the page and wait for it to load. This is the loading time of the page. 506 thank yous, and that is awesome of you. They got kids and pot heads on Fremont. Jeez. You guys are hilarious. You guys all need to start your own YouTube channels. Please don't start your own YouTube channel. I don't like competition. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. Kids eat, drink, and gamble for free as long as accompanied by a parent. This is not a Howard Johnson's, okay? Kids used to eat free at the Hojo on the interstate. This ain't no Hojo, okay? Well, how about we have a kid tax in Las Vegas? You might say I'm ageist, but you don't want to introduce your children to the debauchery of Las Vegas. My official opinion is this. I came to Las Vegas when I was like all of 14 years old. Wasn't exactly a great experience. It was hot. 14-year-olds, 10-year-olds, they don't like to walk in the heat. They're always complaining about something when it's hot and they're feeling annoyed. They don't know how to handle their emotions, although I'm sure all of you parents are perfect and your kids know how to handle their emotions. But give me a thumbs up if you've ever heard a kid whine and bitch about things, because that's what they sometimes do when they're annoyed, because they don't know how to bottle it up. So you bring them to Vegas, they're uncomfortable, you only have so many things to do, and then they get to see women with little tassels on their lady parts. And then you got to explain that to them. Now, maybe you've had the talk with them. Maybe you've talked about the birds and the bees. God knows kids get into that on the internet all the time. They have Google in front of them. But probably not a great place to bring your kids. But if people ask me, I tell them where they would go. Our buskers allowed back on the circles on Fremont, Bruce says. There was a guy who was doing portraits just the other day. You remember the time when a YouTuber said that Fremont Street was opening and reopened. And then I went down the next day and I found out it wasn't reopened, because that was called clickbait. Well, when I went down there, the 3 restaurants that were reopened with a giant barrier to Fremont Street, there was one guy who was doing different portraits. So it was cool, and nobody was wearing a face mask, although they probably should have if they were in close proximity with that face guy, because for more than 30 minutes, you can get exposure. But VegasFaceMask.com, I'm pimping out the wife's business because she's doing an awesome job, and I want her to get something special for herself one of these days. She deserves it. She's been putting up with my crap. She has PMS, putting up with men's blank stuff. Anyways, so many people can't go to the Vegas if they can't bring their kids. Yeah, that's a possibility, John, but there's lots of places that do well without kids, like bars and nightclubs. And I don't know, in your local town, there's probably places where kids aren't allowed. Gotta love that water. Water, holla for you, water. Vegas is too hot in the summer. It is a pain in the butt for the kids. Look, I love children. I think kids are cool. They don't have any hang-ups. They just basically go, go, go. Kids are awesome like that. Kids are like innocent. They don't have a bunch of crap put in their heads by people that tell them they can't do stuff, although they're forming all those paradigms in their life. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about with paradigms. I could explain it, but that's not the purview of this channel. If you want me to explain paradigms, tell me in the comments below. Paradigms. You might be interested in that. Who knows? My daughter, 15, and she loves Vegas. She'll pick Vegas over a beach vacation. Your daughter's cool. I like that. Thank you so much, Rose. And Day Sheet. Tell Bones to get better. Bing's back in 7 days. I'm seriously going to Google that term again, and I don't think it'll come up with anything. So we'll see what it comes up with. And it comes up with your 7-day osteoporosis diet, the bone collector's son. See, it doesn't tell me anything, but Day Sheet is now a level 3 Lost Vegan. So thank him 500 plus times, guys, and I appreciate it. So 20 cents pair of dimes. No, it's not what that is. Paradigm is like this. When a child is born, they are just taking in information and data all the time. I'm not telling you anything that I haven't heard from teachers, different people like Tony Robbins and Bob Proctor and stuff like that. But a paradigm is the reason why some people spend money and make a lot of money, and some people hold on to their money and they never make any money. A paradigm is the same reason why a person wins the lottery and ends up at a $50,000 a year job broke afterwards. Paradigms are things that come down from you from what your parents teach you. So if your parents teach you Vegas is bad, you don't want to go to Vegas, you will kind of take into that, and that's what you will act with. So children oftentimes don't have these. Kids who are grown up and they are living in a household that is free to creativity, and they're told that they should create and they should do things, that's their paradigm. That's how they live. Kids that are born into a household where your dad was in the military, your grandfather or your great-grandfather was, they might go into the military. But the paradigm is a pre-programmed thing that you have running in your head all the time that tells you the way life should be. The only way to break free from that is to reprogram your brain and think outside the lines. So that's what that is. Wall Street Warlord. Boyd press release opening June 4th. Yes, that is correct. Tired of getting run over in the Vegas casinos by speeding baby strollers. Those babies need to slow the hell down and stop watching their YouTube for kids. That's what it is. But that's what a paradigm is. You can break those paradigms. When I was younger, we never had any money for anything. And, it's like, so then I would get money and I would hold on to it. I'd be freaked out. I'm freaked out to buy a camera in the future. I'm freaked out to buy a gimbal. I'm freaked out for a lot of things because I don't know if this channel is going to succeed. And that's just the way I am. And that's a paradigm that I have. I'm always looking behind myself, seeing what boogeyman, what monster that's not there is behind me. And because of that, you're going to stumble when you have to go over a hurdle. It's a tough way to live. Trust me on that. I want to break free. That's a Queen song Jeff is quoting. Circus Circus was great back in the late 1980s before the building boom of the 90s. That's because when you're the only man selling water in the desert, you're on fire. Everybody wants to buy from you. It's like when you're the only person selling a mask, people will pay a lot. And then everybody's selling masks, people will pay a little. I sell better masks. People tell me they're too expensive. That's your opinion, but it is what people think it is. If you're worried about it, you're worried about Vegas, you're worried about losing all your money because you're afraid that Vegas is built on people losing, and that's what you always learned, and that's what you're always going to learn, and you might not ever come here, and you might not enjoy yourself. 38 more likes to get me to 300. I will holler for 300. Steven, did you find out about the cleaning fee? As I mentioned in that video, it's not a real fee. It's just something that they might do, and I did find out about it. I'll put that in a video in the future, so stay tuned to those videos, folks. The morning videos are your time where I usually watch them with you if I can, and I post them up every single morning, and I'm tired, and that's what that is. Go to sleep, Steven. Take a night off. No, because you can't ever stop moving forward. The minute you stop moving forward, you think you're staying where you are, but you're not. You're actually moving backwards, just so you know. Your masks are very reasonable. Thank you, Evan's mom. Okerlund says, Circus Circus. I went there once, man. That place was a circus. Badum ching. We got to do the drum roll for Mr. Okerlund, and he is awesome. And so 500 likes for level 3 Las Vegan. My local friend Okerlund, my honorary Las Vegan. I can't believe that I made a term up. Next thing I want to do is print a card and have you guys. No, that's what political parties do. They print a card. They ask you for a donation. They tell you they need to fund because they got to beat the guy or the gal that they're running against. The truth is they have hundreds of millions of dollars in the bank. Don't worry, Steve. I feel the same way when I used to entertain. Roland says, I feel that way every single night I get on the camera. What am I going to do? What am I going to say? Am I going to mess up? Am I just lucking out? I have no idea. Did I say oot or did I say out? Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's out there to get me. That's a song from back in the 90s. And if you know the song, leave a comment in the comments below. Hospitals charge $10 for a mask, and McCarran is charging for masks. So much for us just staying safe when McCarran wants to get on the mask action. Build a fan platform. I don't know what that means, Roland, but I will look at it. A lot of people are taking their videos off of YouTube nowadays, putting them on alternative platforms. But then again, those people are talking about what YouTube considers controversial content. I haven't put my videos on BitChute. I have some videos on Vimeo that I share with just the patron fans and all that kind of stuff. Oot and a boot. It's oot, O-O-T, and a boot, like what you wear on your foot. Get it right, my friend Randall. Jeez Louise. No, I'm just kidding. Vegas, baby, Vegas. So there is no river. I don't know what that means. I could see them doing a $10 cleaning fee to offset labor costs. Give us a button. I can make a button. Teespring allows me to make many, 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 many different things. I would use the water for cleaning. There you go. My friend John Neese is in the house. He says, hello. Hello, John. I got 14 minutes here. I'm sorry you're late to the party, but hopefully after this you rewatch the replay and see how we named ourselves Local Las Vegans with not leaving Las Vegas. That is my term for you guys. You're all honorary locals because your heart never left Las Vegas. A piece of it always stayed here. Very nice. I'm going to be here in Vegas next weekend. It's a joke from Saturday Night Live, BKY says. There you go. Vegas over. I don't know if it's over. Dictator Universe says, I don't like people saying Vegas is over because that would insinuate that the entire world is over. Hello. You got me a black cat again?
No, what happens is that I take him outside, right? Because he likes that little...
I got my wife here. Say hi. You're not on camera necessarily.
So what happens?
Yes.
You know, his trick is like when I say, let's go in. So as soon as he hears the word, let's go in.
Yep.
You know what he does? He makes himself... He rolls himself like really lay on the ground to make him feel like he's super heavy.
Nice.
Which he is.
Yes.
And he just like does not want to move.
Oh, what a joker.
I know.
What are you doing, Joker?
And then he's outside.
More Blackjack Time. Whoa, Adobo lady. She's adorable. Hi, Caroline. Hi, honey. Hi, wife.
Adobo,
And Black Cat
chicken
Lucky.
adobo.
Chicken or pork? I like the pork.
I love your lighting.
Hello, wife. Yes, you help me. Hi, Mrs. Campbell. Blackjack is here. Are you even on the camera? I don't think you are because my camera's there.
No.
That's
I'm making
okay.
I'm making I'm busy.
You're busy. I love it.
Look at
Hi,
him.
Caroline.
Look how beautiful.
Hi, Caroline. Welcome,
Hello.
Caroline. Caroline with Blackjack coming in the house. I left Las Vegas. I'd like to return. We want you back, Bruce. Hello, Mrs.
Oh, what
Not
happened? Where's Bruce going?
Yeah, Bruce, where'd you go? Why'd you leave, man? You missed the pandemic. We had a great time.
You miss all that heat.
Rich, I named them Local Las Vegans. This is my
Really?
they're all Local Las Vegans.
108 out there right now.
Rich is a Local Las Vegan. He's level 3. Level 3.
What's level 3?
People who are level 3, they I don't know, they do what that guy did. I don't want to say it because I hate taking. I don't take donations. People are nice. I don't ask.
Oh,
Yes,
be happy. Everybody gets happy.
I got somebody singing Sweet Caroline to you.
Oh yeah, bam bam. No, that's for what's the name of?
Golden Knights.
No, that
Boston Red Sox.
Boston Red Sox.
Yes, because they named it after you because you're a good luck charm.
No, they named it after a girl. There was
Caroline.
a girl. Yeah.
Caroline. Oh, Caroline Kennedy.
No,
it was Caroline Kennedy. It had to be. Because she's a Kennedy. Or you're like to go to Boston.
Yeah.
They're
around the corner.
Park the car at Harvard Yard. Tell Sully I said hi. You gonna park the car at Harvard Yard, buddy?
Nah, I spent time in Walpole.
Spent time in Walpole. Everybody in Massachusetts went to Walpole.
Getting back to,
Okay.
masks on.
More masks. All right, bye, honey. Oh my God, thank you, Rich. I appreciate you, my man. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys like the interruption because I love the interruption just like how you guys might love it too. And I had some Blackjack comments and I had some Caroline comments and I think it was Caroline Kennedy. And if you want to talk like Kennedy, all you got to say is, oh, you're don't know nothing. No, Kennedy was a smart guy. Kennedy was different than modern day people of the same party, wasn't he? Walk tall and carry a big stick. Ask not what your country could do for you, but what you can do for your country. What a different attitude. What a different time in America.
We bought them.
What's that?
We bought our family pizza in the Philippines.
Oh, we bought pizza in the Philippines.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
That's what the pizza.
Sad looking.
It's a sad looking pizza in the Philippines, but they can't go to the chain restaurants right now.
No, they cannot.
They're not
It's
allowed
like
to.
Really,
I'll let you
there's
have that.
nothing on it.
Yeah, but that's okay. At least
And
it's
then they have,
pizza
like,
in a
the
foreign
fake
country.
cheese, as we all know.
Thank you, Rena. Oh, they're all telling you the masks are great.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I love a good review, guys.
Oh, wait, you're too close to me.
No, what
Get away! I gotta put my mask on! I don't care, I'll hang it from my glasses. Whew, I feel so much safer now.
Well,
Wait a minute, aren't we married?
Well, we got those for the 4th of July coming up.
Yes, 4th of July.
All that, everybody's feeling patriotic.
I'm gonna stuff barbecue in it. Can I cut a hole in it? Okay, all right, guys. Can we see masks? We can see them. You go to vegasfacemask.com. It's right above my head, somewhere up there. You guys can see them right there. Do you have a favorite impressionist, Steven? Rich Little is the bomb. Haunted Vegas. My flower just fell down. I don't know if you guys saw that or if I... Jeez Louise, that scares me. Anyways, it doesn't scare me. I don't have the anxiety I used to. You're born on the 4th of July, Kerry. They made a movie about you and made Tom Cruise star in your role. That's crazy. Someone said married couples should sleep head to toe. I never heard about that. Oh, my God. Caroline is going to go everywhere with me. If I do an interview, Caroline comes along. We play by the Billy Graham rules. Does anybody know what the Billy Graham rule was? Canadian Independence Day is called Canada Day, and it's on July 1st. So Canadians that travel to Vegas on July 1st get to enjoy 2 holidays if they stay long enough. Does anybody know the Billy Graham rule? Do you guys know what that rule is? You're going to Google it anyways, so you're going to tell me what it is in the comments below. Well, $16 rooms. That's crazy. Have you visited where have I visited in the Philippines? I've been to Dumaguete and Siquijor and Manila and Davao and all over Mindanao. It's a beautiful place. I love it. Is that like Boxing Day? No, Canada Day is like Canadian Independence Day. I think it's the day where they got their Charter of Rights and Freedoms released by Great Britain. It was only in the 60s, by the way. So Canada technically has had their independence since the 60s, but a lot longer than that. And Scott said, like VP Pence. The Billy Graham rule just states that married men don't sit and hang out or do dinners or have, any kind of well, I think Pence does it for business too. I just don't go to do interviews or stuff like that with a lady where my wife isn't present because Me Too movement is a weird thing and we don't want to have any problems. Salamat Fidel. Maraming salamat. Walang anuman. That's the only Tagalog I really know. I partied in Dumaguete once. Wow, it used to be a Christian missionary town. It's in the southern part of, or kind of the south central Philippines. But that's not like south central LA. It's very, very nice there. South central is getting better. July 1st, 1867, but they didn't release the actual Charter of Rights and Freedoms to Canadians until the 1960s. Wow, that asthma is kicking my butt. Hi to all the ladies in the house, Donnie says. Ladies, if you want to go contact Donnie, go to his YouTube channel. I don't know what that means. Repackage your Christmas gifts. You do it correct. What do I do correctly, Connie? What do I do correctly? According to some people, nothing, and according to others, everything. So I might as well just be a politician, right? Seriously, I might as well just be a politician. If half the people are going to like me, half the people not going to like me. William says, are street performers allowed? Of course. Although, do you want to touch that? Do you want to put your arm around that person? I don't know. I keep it real. I try my best. Thank you, Joe, and I appreciate it. Boxing Day is Canada's Black Friday. Well, that's not true because Black Friday is now Canada's Black Friday, and then they have Boxing Day. It's a bizarre country, Canada. They copy everything America does because of cultural reasons and because of the internet. The internet allowed Canadians to do basically everything that America does, with the exception of Thanksgiving and Victoria Day. Yeah, but it's weird. It is very, very strange. When I was a kid, you used to have to drive to the United States to get new movies and media and video games. Mexico City. I've been to Mexico a few times. I used to live in Mexico. We drove from Tijuana to Tecate, down on the Quotas, all the way down to Guadalajara. Guadalajara is a beautiful city. It's a shame that the cartels have a foothold down there, and that's a pain in the butt. But it's a beautiful place full of lush green rainforests. Guadalajara, of course, Jalisco has the plants that they make tequila out of. That's where it all comes from. It's a beautiful place. I'm from Louisiana. I guarantee. Whiskey Pete, is that going to open? We will see what State Line does. I imagine that the outlet center will open. But again, if there's not enough tourists coming in, we don't know yet. So they're going to play that by a day-by-day basis. Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. We stayed at the Plaza de Americana or something like that effect, and I had ranchos huevos, which were very delicious. Okay, I'm heading out, Kerry. My God, I can't drink water. By the way, they say that's a sign of Asperger's syndrome, which they've now made high functioning autism, which makes us all feel bad. But they say that when you can't drink water, you can't eat food without coughing, that's a sign of that. I don't know. Yeah, to the bands on Fremont. Hey, Steve, shout out to the John Boys. I got John Boy in the house. John Boy wanted an autographed face mask, but he lives in Canada. And I can ship to Canada, but it's like $15 just to ship stuff. And I don't even know when it arrives, and I don't get a tracking number unless I pay $40 for shipping to Canada for the face masks. Good night, Kerry. Thank you for coming here. The Venetian comped my military son one night for essential worker. Your military son is the level 10 rock star to me. We got to thank our military. We got to thank our first responders, our truck drivers, our school teachers, everybody who's been put into a situation that keeps our society running. I want you guys to thank those people. Peace, love, and positivity. Kerry, I'm out of here in 3 minutes and 30 seconds myself. Still waiting on a mask from China. 2 months so far. You would have had my masks within a week, because we're pretty good at pumping them out right now. Victor Kral hit North Star Traveler's message. My goodness. Oh, he hit him for good. You must have done bad. Hey, Steven, what is the best way to get in touch with you? I emailed from the website, sent text from Not Leaving Las Vegas. Diane, I already thought I replied to you. If I didn't reply to you yet, it's just because this is just me and I haven't set the email up here. But if you emailed me, I will get back to you, Diane Hoover. I promise you. I'm going to answer some emails right after this live stream is finished. I am married, Donnie Taylor. That's my wife that was just in here a few minutes ago. Well, they honor my Vegas honor rewards from Pop Slots. They have some kind of customer service. I recommend that you call them. I'm sure they will. What about a barbecue in your backyard for a live stream? Yeah, there's some things I want to keep personal. Dinner time is a very sanctimonious time in the Philippines where people basically have to work for their food on a daily basis. So when we do dinner, it's generally a private thing. But that's a good idea, BK guy. I think that's a good idea. Might not happen, but it's a good idea. Denzel is making fun of the Aspergers by quoting the South Parks. He said Aspergers, Asburgers. What did I have for dinner, Mel? I didn't have dinner yet. I'm going to have macaroni and cheese, probably some inferior version. A guy named James Stewart. No lie, that's his real name. You know, Jimmy Stewart. You know, hi, Barry. That's Jimmy Stewart from back in the day. Well, my money, your money's in Jimmy's house, and it's in Bill's house. That's my Jimmy Stewart. Most of you are too young to know what that is, so I will stop doing it, because all you want to do is hear Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now the comments are going to ask for Arnold. Anyways, his name was James, and he sent me 3 boxes of Canadian KD, craft dinner. That was fun, and Terrence and Philip are geniuses, and that's all I got to say about that. I had lumpia. That was good. It wasn't as good as my wife's. We want to open a restaurant here in Vegas. That would be the bomb, the pimpin' yo. Thinking about maybe doing a food truck, but then we thought, why not just do an actual restaurant if you're going to invest that much money? But we don't have any money, so it is what it is. I have to get an SBA loan or something, or crowdfunded. I'll crowdfund it. If everyone in the chat just gave me $1,000, I'm just kidding. Don't crowdfund things. It always backfires for you. It always backfires. Go and look up Kick Scammers. It's a series on YouTube. It's a bad idea to do. All right, so here we go. Start with frozen lumpia. The lumpia has to be fresh, my friend. You can freeze it, but you can't make it. Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. Ruth got it. Thank you so much, Ruth. Food more profitable, but tough to do in Vegas. Yeah, you got to park near the strip, or you got to be near the tourists. You can't really do a food truck on the strip, but you can do it off the strip. Have I been to Okada? Never been there. Dr. Evil. Laser, I can't do it. All right, guys, so here's what we want to say tonight in our last 30 seconds. We want to thank all of our level 3 local Lost Vegans. This is everybody. We're going to go through them right now. It's Kerry Rose, Chris Stensile, Joseph Drake, Jose Mendoza, Rich Leggett, Merv Machizuki, Claudia Martinez, Dr. Dudson, Margarita Gonzalez, Irish Dave, Sherry Johnson, Debbie Omad, Rich426, Albert Alvarado, who's already on the Patreon, but he's a rock star, Gary Shipley, Charlie Dyson, Evan's mom, SC, for our friends from Arizona and Tempe, Crispy Dill Pickle, Elizabeth De La Esprella, Okerlund, Day Sheet, Okerlund, and Rich Leggett. And I will not bore you. I'll give you some closing comments, but the closing comments are simple enough. Just know that there's too much information going around for us to make a cohesive decision about what's going on in life right now. Do your best to focus on the positive things in life. What you positively think on will manifest for you. Go read the book Think and Grow Rich. If you want to get real old school, go read The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. You can get The Science of Getting Rich for free because it's in the public domain. If you have a Kindle account, you can download it for $0. You can find the PDF. It sounds a little esoteric at first, but it really is true. Focus on what you want. Focus on what you don't want. You're going to find that. NASCAR drivers, they take you out to the track. They have 2 steering wheels. They can engage the steering wheel any way they want to engage it at any time. They say, we're going to put you into the wall. You have to steer away from the wall. Most people steer right into the wall, and they save them at the last minute. Other version of the story is the helicopter pilot who's teaching you how to fly a helicopter. They say, we're going to put this into a nosedive. I need you to look up, and I need you to pull up on the stick. Most people look down, and then they save you at the last minute. Point is, we focus on what we don't want too much in life. So focus on what you do want. Your friends and family to be safe. You want your loved ones to be safe. You want your business to come back. You want everything to be good in life. I didn't focus on the right things for a long time in my life. I focused on the wrong things. I focused on the negativity. I focused on people who would tell me that it was bad, and it became bad for me. So I try every day to thank what I have in life, have gratitude, and make it good. So with that, Arnold says we got to go. Arnold says he doesn't want to come out of retirement, but he's going to come out of the retirement. You got Arnold over here. I think if I hold my mic over here, it goes like, what you talking about? Okay, Arnold, I understand. We got to go to the chopper. Come on, hurry up. No, Arnold, I'm doing a live stream right now. Come on, do it. Hurry up, you sissy man. Arnold, stop yelling at me. I told you, you don't have to yell to get your point across. Come on, give me 15 push-ups. Do it now. Okay, Arnold, I understand. Okay, Arnold was here. Arnold is gone. Everybody has to have a good night out there. You guys are great. I got to go. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the comments of this video if you're just watching this on the replay. Head on over to facebook.com if you guys want to type in Not Leaving Las Vegas group and chat with us. Go to vegasfacemask.com if you want to support the wife because she deserves nice things too, and I'm glad that she's doing something empowering herself. Women deserve to empower themselves too. And that's really all there is to say about it. Okay, gotta go. 3, 2, 1, click. Everybody ready for a 3, 2, 1 click? 3, 2, 1, and click.